Hey, what's up, guys? This is Chris, aka Barn on 11970, and I have to make one more video about this before I start my day, because this is really getting to the point where it should be obvious even to the most non-believer out there of what mainstream media is starting to do. And if you know what mainstream media's purpose is, it's supposed to be, if they had journalistic integrity, is to investigate, not make claims, not make assumptions, not automatically saying, this is who did it, this is how they did it, this is where they did it, when they don't know. Because if that's the case, then wouldn't you love to have, if you were on trial, instead of having a regular jury and a regular judge, why not just hire the mainstream media, since they know exactly what happens the instant it happens? I mean, look at situations like it happened with these school shootings. Look what happened in 9/11. Within seconds of the planes crashing into the buildings, they've already said, oh, we know who it is. How do they know? Unless they already were supposed to know. Now, I don't know either way how the plane went down, who did it, and why. But for the mainstream media to say, okay, this is who did it, this is how they did it, before they even know the information, is not showing journalistic integrity. And that should show clearly that there is propaganda here, where they are shooting you in a direction. And what direction is that? Possible conflict in Ukraine, possible conflict with Russia, possible distraction, because that's what it all comes down to. And didn't I not make a video less than a week ago warning people that look out for some events around the 20th? Well, this is 3 days from now. Who knows what's going to happen from this supposed event that they're trying to basically ram down people's throat, that is some, whoever they said shot it down, some faction. How do they know? I mean, think about that. Common sense. Within minutes of this plane supposedly being shot down in the air, you have all these news reporters speculating and saying this is what happened. How do they know? Unless they're just making it up, or they've already gotten the information in advance. Because I'm not saying how this plane went down, because I don't know. I wasn't there. And you notice on my channel, and I'm going to get hate for this, but I talk about how there are different possibilities. As crazy as they sound, there are always possibilities. I can't confirm or deny anything because I don't know. But why don't you hear the mainstream media ever say that? Why don't you ever hear them say, well, we're not sure of the situation, so instead of causing major problems by assuming, we're going to wait until we hear more information? No, everybody wants to get that quick money so they can take advantage of the fact that people are looking at their news channel. And that's why no matter what news channel you're going to flip to, they're all going to start reporting the same exact thing. Is that investigating? Or is that just reading off of cue cards? And if that's the case, that means somebody wrote those cue cards. And considering this event happened less than a half hour ago, 45 minutes ago, how did all the stations start repeating the same thing over and over again without it being either planned or somebody writing a script? I mean, do people not get it now? How many more tragic events have to happen? How many more people have to be murdered before people start to wake up and see that there's something going on here? And if you want to call me paranoid, if you want to call me a conspiracy theorist, that's absolutely fine. That's your opinion. If you're not going to use this brain of yours, this God-given tool, this gift to actually process information and go past what you're told, then there's no hope for you. And I think it's a very sad thing if you're not going to be one of those people that can at least question. Because I'm not going to sit here and say what happened to that plane. And the sad thing is, 295 people had to die for either a tragic accident, a planned event, or some evil people that decided to take it out on innocent people. That's what it boils down to. No matter what happens out of this, 295 innocent people had to perish. Whether by an accident, which is actually an act of God, you can't control that, but either a planned event or a true terrorist event. You ever notice, like I've said, they always take it out on the innocent people, the regular people? You know, wake up, guys.